I think this was the moment when it truly hit home. So I did my first 100-mile ultra marathon, 23 hours of solid running. I ran a 6-minute mile in the last mile of it. Whether it was pure adrenaline or just happy for it to be over, I don't know. But I did it, no sleep, pure pain, crossed the finish line, TV cameras there. I was on all the TV news, local news. Was in the newspapers, clients were there, friends and families were there, videos on my Instagram, unbelievable. Jason was there. I did it for Lacey and John, his children. Like, the best moment ever. And then I literally 24 hours later, after actually having to shoehorn myself out of the car at the other end because I couldn't move my legs, back at my big 5-bedroom detached house with the land and my Range Rover and myself. That was it. In bed, on my own, lonely, no more messages, no cameras, no noise, no hugs, no significance, no validation, just me. And I remember just sat there and thinking, I've done that. I've nearly broke myself. But unless I can do that every day, I'm always going to feel this way. I'm never ever going to be happy. And yet I was still empty. I was still alone. I still didn't feel like I was enough. And that was when suicidal thoughts came back. I was just like, I don't want to be here, because I either find a way to have that every day, or I'm always going to end up feeling like this. And that's impossible. Anyone with ADHD knows this. You'll just burn out. You will burn out and collapse. There was one day when I didn't show up for a DJ gig and I spent 3 days sat in a room. I can't even remember it. I was that burned out. I was that exhausted. But, I sat down afterwards and had some time to think about it. And I was like, I'm not even running. I'm like, am I running for this validation, or who am I trying to prove it to? Was the moment, really. I'm like, there's actually no one here anymore that I need to prove anything to. Yeah, it's great thinking that, mum was looking down with pride, and my nan and my granddad, and making, Logan and Nat proud, and all of those things. But the reality was, it wasn't so much kind of making them proud as trying to prove something to people that didn't exist, trying to prove that I was good enough, trying to prove that I was worthy of love through punishing myself, through causing myself as much pain as possible to make me feel that way. And it was just crazy, and it couldn't continue. So there were points when I was thinking, like, how much pain can I actually put myself through? And that's actually a form of self-hate and self-loathing, but convincing yourself that you're doing it for a good reason. So the lesson here that we're going to go through is kind of the self-love foundation, really. And I guess how I changed from being that person, because I couldn't have carried on being that person, because you just simply can't. It's a one-way road to nowhere. Like, it's like when people get desensitized to things, right? Like the cars, the houses, the validation, the TV, it just becomes, and then you're craving more. Like, I need something extra now. Like, that's why I went from 50 miles to 100 miles to 200 miles. Like, how far do you actually have to run, Lee, before it's going to be okay? How much money do you have to make? How many followers do you need? How many cars do you need? How many houses do you need just to still feel fucking empty? So what I realized was, and this is going to be quite deep, some of this, but I hope you take some good things away from it. Nothing external will ever fix the internal wounds. Like, you've got to do the deep work, but you've also got to realize that it was never about you. So money's not going to fix the pain, cars aren't going to fix the pain, medals aren't going to fix the pain. Even sometimes another person loving you isn't going to fix the pain, because then you're reliant on their love to feel okay. That's not fair on them, and that's not fair on you, because you need to be responsible for your own happiness and your own love before someone else can truly love you.